Back with another Campfire Conversations, and back at the Acres east of Council Bluffs off of Homestead Avenue. I've talked a lot about if you're going to have an event, you should consider coming here and taking a tour and taking a look at things. One of the events that's coming up here very, very soon is called Women Inspiring Women, and we have a couple of those women here right now. One of them, Alger, and tell us a little bit about this event, because it's been going on for a while. I mean, I've seen the program involved. You can see it with chamber events and things like that. But yeah. I know that I keep seeing online, oh, I'm coming. So I see a lot of people going to be here. Yeah,
I think we've gotten a lot of really great traction for these Women Inspiring Women events, just because I feel like we do a good job of putting together a solid program. So our last event that we had was a Say Yes event, and this one's actually kind of a Say No event. So this event is centered a lot more around like setting boundaries and going into the season where it's the holidays and you're just shouldering a lot in your personal and professional life, and especially as women, we just sign on for a lot. And so this event is really shaping how women can healthily set boundaries, especially going into the season. And we figured, what better place than this to have it? So
it's very hard fall. To do. What you're talking about is a very hard thing to do, because when people come to you and are making a request of you, typically there's a reason why they're asking.
Yes.
And so to be able to say no, I'm sure with your business that you want to be able to say yes to everything, but at times it's, okay, what is the trade-off, and can I really do this and still be as effective and being able to be as much of service if I do say yes?
That's exactly right, because usually if you're saying yes to something, you inherently are having to say no to something else. And whether it be personal or whatever it may be, oftentimes, especially as females, we put ourselves on the back burner. We're very inclined to say yes. We're very social, relational focused. And so it gets really difficult to say no, like you had mentioned. So it is finding that healthy balance and finding a positive way to create a space for no. So that's really kind of what we're cultivating. And we have a wonderful speaker that's coming in that has a lot of experience in this area. And so she's going to be chatting about different ways that you can adopt that and make it easier to say no.
So besides the speaker, what are some of the other things that for women that come out and are part of this event, what is it that they can expect?
Yeah, so it's a super fun event, very casual, very fall vibes. We're kind of roasting hot dogs and s'mores and all that fun stuff out here by the fires. We'll have some drinks available as well, and then just natural networking and chatting with other females in this area that are kind of like-minded. And there's just a lot of opportunity to get to know the women in this community at this event. And then, like I mentioned, we have that great speaker, and really just having a night where we can enjoy ourselves and be productive, but also just focus on having a good time.
So who is invited? I mean, who is it that you hope there is? Because, we talk with a lot of business owners out here. Yeah. You are a business owner.
I am.
But who are the types of folks that you hope will come?
We're a very inclusive group. So really, with Women Inspiring Women, we are first and foremost inclusive. And so we want any female that wants to come should come. You don't have to be a business owner. You don't have to be a mom. You don't have to be anything like that in order to show up to these events. We want people from all walks of life, all backgrounds. It's not specifically just a professionally geared group. It really is about personal development and just learning the women in your community. And so really any female that is kind of in Council Bluffs surrounding areas is welcome to come to this. I do feel like we have a very warm and inviting vibe too when people come in, so they can feel really comfortable.
I don't know if you can tell right now, we got smoke blowing right up. This is the problem when you do a program called Campfire Conversations. If the wind shifts, now you're suddenly, and that's why I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow, boy, this is really hitting me, and it's light.
I thought I was just making you tear up, Todd.
That's what it was.
That gripping.
It was such an emotional thing that you were saying. But yeah, it's kind of coming and going and swirling out here right now. But and also, this venue and coming out here and being a part of this. And, you know, and the Sneckloth family, obviously Kimberly will be out here with you as well. And that's a huge part, I think, of being able to keep everything inside of the community, and that
definitely
that this group serves.
Absolutely. And they have been phenomenal to work with. Like, up until this point, the Acres has just been such a beautiful, wonderful venue that has made it so easy for us and has been so supportive of our group in this event. So it's just been really lovely to work with them and support them. And we always want to support, you know, other business owners in this community. We really have a focus on that when we kind of select different vendors and places and people that we can work with to help kind of raise them up and promote them as part of our events as well.
You know, you talk about another business owner. We have one here.
We do.
We do. One of my favorite people.
Yes.
Ilona Holland's over there behind the camera. Are you going to come over and talk to us a little bit, Ilona? We are ready. Come on over, and we'll talk with you a little bit about what this event is going to be. It is great to see you again. It's been a while.
It has been a while, Todd. How are you?
I am very good. Other than I've got smoke in my eyes right now.
I was saying it's aiming at you.
Yeah,
it
it's just
like
aiming right at me because the wind was coming from the other direction earlier, but now it's coming this way. Talk about, you're sitting on the board for this. So what is it about this that you knew that you wanted to be a part of it?
Yeah, so we have been on the committee, Bri and I, together this year, whereas I've been on the committee since the day it started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the oldies, and this commenced in 2019.
Right.
So prior to COVID, and naturally our mission then was, you know, pandemic style. We were wanting to bring people together and just, you know, serve the community in this new normal, you know. But then it became more than that, because it's a committee that is looking, as Bri mentioned, to include all women. So it's not just women that are entrepreneurs, or maybe women that are looking to get out, being stay-at-home moms, and they're just looking to get in and be part of an activity and support the community, and other women that are entrepreneurs. Maybe in the long run they do become entrepreneurs as well. But it's not just entrepreneurship, this is well-being, this is women's health, women's physical, mental, emotional health. We've had speakers from all walks of life that have given so much to any female that has attended. So whether it is personal growth, professional growth, mental health, we've had so many speakers and collaborations locally. And that for me is huge, because when you have someone local, you know that they're accessible. You can attend their workshops, their events, you can go to their business, you can really seek out as much support and you know, collaborations as you yourself need. And it can be, you know, more powerful than anything I've experienced, to be in person and to be here, you know.
I do think in our community and in this area, because we were just talking with Jamie Bush earlier, who owns a business in Neola, there are a lot of women-owned businesses in our area that and not just, oh, you know, we're just happen to be a part of it, but sole owners of businesses that are in the area. And
I will agree, because women are very passionate, you know. We have that nurturing, creative nature within us, and more so in the last, you know, handful of years, there's been women stepping out and bringing their passions and creativity and dreams to life. And it's phenomenal to be in Council Bluffs. To me, I mean, I know we have Omaha across the river, but there's something very special about this community. And naturally, yes, it's a female, you know, geared event, but even with males like yourself, Todd, you're a very big collaborator in our community, and with so many of us, you know, that know you. And it just is just such an amazing, I don't know, loving vibe, you know. And it ends up not being work. Bri can attest, doesn't end up being work, you know. You're just waking up in the morning, doing what you love, and then doing it to people that are pretty neat.
I've been talking about it on this podcast. I've been talking about it on Morning Coffee, the new morning show, and that this community is overcoming a stigma that I think started 40, 50, 60 years ago or whatever, and it just for whatever reason stuck. But the image that folks who don't live in Council Bluffs have of CB is not accurate.
Yes.
And because when Dan Olson was here and we were talking about it, you know, he said if somebody has that image and that opinion, we know they haven't been here for a while.
Yes, that's true.
You know, because that's not what it is.
And I haven't been here for very long myself, because we moved here in, 2013, 2014, started to visit with the area and moved permanently. But, it felt inclusive, it felt very welcoming right off the bat, which you'll see that trickle into our event. That's why I say you don't have to be an entrepreneur or have a business card. Just come and join, like Bree said. Anyone, you see this on Facebook, you see this on our social media handles, just come and join. You don't have to have any particular status, and you're going to get a welcoming, vibe. Everyone's going to be, mingling, and if you come alone, before you know it, there's going to be someone by your side, chatting away. So.
Is it a ticketed event if people need tickets to come?
It is a ticketed event.
Okay.
You can register, so there's a link on our Facebook event, and there's also the Chamber of Commerce Council Bluffs, which has the event registered. There, it's a $20 ticket, and it includes obviously all of the food and beverages and things that we will be offering. There's no extra, so to speak, no extra ticketed things that you're going to tack on. So $20, you'll have all of it included. And this event in particular, whereas previously we'd cut it off at 6:30, this is 4:30 till the flame goes out. So we're going to be here with some live music as well.
The Schneckloss family has a big pile of wood, so.
So we've got a lot to burn through it, We do have weddings that are scheduled, otherwise we'd be here for a few days. But
wouldn't that be great?
It's an open event, so this one in particular, we encourage folks to just really let your evening be open and not restricted.
I'm very grateful for both of you, Bree and Ilona, for making time to come out here and talk about this, and also about your passion for the community and for this group, because we're all together. I talked with somebody just the other day from NAMI about it, that if all of us have to come together. If we leave anybody behind, we all suffer.
Oh,
so
yes.
which is part of that organization, which is why I'm passionate about that. It's also part about what it is that you do.
Yes, and we're all connected, and the difference between these events is, where there's power and value in other events where you go to more of a conference setup, You're sitting in your chair, you might go in, you're obviously going to listen to the speaker, which we have a phenomenal speaker. She's an award-winning coach, and so we're really going to have someone phenomenal this night. It's not an in and out, you have your name tags and you're just, scanning the room and you're done. This is really, we're coming together as if you were in my living room, or just in our home. And Kimberly has already set the foundation. The guys at the Acres have already, planted the seeds for that. And then our committee, we do come together like family. Actually, better than family, because we don't argue much. We do more loving things. So
absolutely.
We look forward to it.
Okay, what date is it?
Yes, it's Tuesday, October 15th. So it's this coming Tuesday.
Right.
We'll be here at 4:30. Things begin. You can arrive as early as 4:15. And the the speaker will end at around 6:45, 7-ish, thereabouts. And then we'll hang out after that to mingle and.
All right, so in the comment section, I'll make sure that we get the link and over to the Council Bluffs Chamber site. I think that'd probably be the simplest one, where anybody can get registered to be able to come and get directions out here to the Acres and take a look around while you're here. So
yes, and it might seem like we're far off and out of town, but it's only 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all.
It's accessible.
All right,
thank
Ilona,
you, Todd.
thank you very much. Bree, thank
it.
you very much for taking the time to come out here this
pleasure.
evening. And also, thank you for watching this special episode of Campfire Conversations. Back with another very soon.